Yo, it's your boy Rush in the building. A few weeks ago we was in a DC universe. Now we back at the Marvel universe, and today we gonna talk about the Gladiator. Now, man, all right, let's go. All right, yo, Gladiator name is actually Kalark. He derives from a planet called Astantia, and he's considered to be an Astatian. And Gladiator is a real powerful dude. He has the ability to shatter mad stars. He has the ability to disassemble a whole entire planet with a single punch. Gladiator is considered to be a Omega level mutant. For those of you who don't know that lingo, it means yo, he's just a real powerful dude on like godlike status. You're now, Gladiator caught smoke with Vulcan, which is Gabriel Summers. For those of you who don't know who Gabriel Summers is, that is Scott Summers' brother, aka Cyclops. And remember how I was telling y'all how the CR came through with his pops or whatever as a shorty, and so on and so on. This is one of the reasons why Vulcan caught smoke with um Gladiator, because when Gabriel got kidnapped by this alien race or whatever, like they kind of like manipulate his thoughts to for him to move in a in a evil manner or whatever, and he bumped into Gladiator, and they was catching wreck for a minute. Now Clark, aka the Gladiator, he's about 6'6". He weighs about 595 pounds, and his abilities is like super strength, similar to Superman, you know what I mean, and etc. His strength derives from his confidence. The more confidence he get, the more stronger that he gets when he's in like in a battle mode, when he's fighting somebody or whatever. Now um Gladiator, uh aka Kellogg, or Kellogg aka the Gladiator, um he's he's an L character. His storyline is L. Like he's a part of this I want to say a clique, but it's like a they're called the Imperial Guards, which they are a multi ethnic group of super powered alien beings. Now the Imperial Guard is kind of like, okay, the Imperial Guards are uh like a council. They advise like people of royalty to make certain moves, but at the same time they're goons, because they're what I mean, they got godlike abilities. So anybody want to catch right, they put in that pain or whatever. Now basically the council, well, the Imperial Guard are the council for the Shi'ar Empire. These cats, the Shi'ar Empire, they kind of like follow what Kalark Kalark does and tell them. And but in a different sense, he kind of works for the princess of the Shi'ar Empire. Now the general camp that uh Gladiator rolls with, um like I said, they're like councilmen, like a city councilman, like you know what I mean, like they make decisions for the city type joint, you know what I mean. Now Princess Lalandra, her name is Lalandra. She's the princess for the Shi'ar Empire, and her and Gladiator, they have a good relationship. So he's loyal to her by default. Like if everybody is against her, like yo, Gladiator gonna be there to hold it down for her. Now, okay, the Shia caught smoke with the X-Men, right? Because I remember how I was breaking down to you with Wolverine, how when Elmer Frost came through, the explosion popped off and Jean Grey disappeared. This is one of the reasons why she disappeared, because she ended up going, out of space, causing havoc, you know what I mean, in the locations of the Shi'ar Empire, you know what I mean? And that was the whole reason why the X-Men went up to space. Yeah, I mean, went up looking for her. Now, I'm not like, this was also in the cartoon show when Scott Summers' father came from, from space. It came through politicking with his son and informing him that, you know what I mean, like, yo, he's from Earth, but he ended up, going out of space and robbing niggas in the name of the Shi'ar Empire. Now, that's crazy, because Scott Summers again, man, his background's L, like, yo, like, the more you dig in, the more shit you be like, yo, damn, crazy, right? But anyway, so when when Scott Summers' father came through to pick up the X-Men, they went up in space looking for Jean Grey or whatever. But in the process of looking for Jean Grey as the Phoenix, yo, the Shi'ar Empire, the people that Scott Summers' father roll with, had a problem with them trying to save Jean Grey. Yeah, I mean, because and they thought just like, yo, the Phoenix is evil, it needs to be bodied, and they don't care if the Phoenix possessed a innocent vessel. You know what I mean? Now, as the Shi'ar Empire catch wreck with the X-Men a few times based on the friction of dealing with the Phoenix, the the council chose unanimously Kellogg to I guess bang on the X-Men. Like, he's one of the guardians that they chose for him to put in that pain to defeat the X-Men. Now, Kellogg defeats the X-Men and allow the X-Men to return back to Earth because they assumed Jean Grey died. You know what I mean? The reason why they assumed Jean Grey died because they assumed that the Phoenix forced her to commit, you know what I mean? Well, to delete herself. Now, the Imperial Guard members are like a councilman of goons, like I said before. Now, the few members of the Imperial Guard that rode with Gladiator, they betrayed the nigga because, yo, them niggas, they kind of wanted to work with Deathbird, which she's related to the princess named Lilandra, right? So as they jump uh Gladiator, right? It threw him off because he wasn't expecting for them niggas to do it like that. Now, Kellogg went to, Earth, you know what I mean? Because the reason why he went to Earth, I guess, to, seek out the X-Men. And on top of that, remember how I was telling you about the race of Kree? Like, they're like scrolls that have the ability to shapeshift themselves, and so on. And part of the reason why Gladiator went to Earth is to capture that whole entire race and to, I guess, politic with the X-Men. Now, uh, Clark subsequently, my bad, led to the Imperial Guard against the British team of custom adventurers known as the Excalibur. And this team is like interstellar freebooters known as the Star Jammers. Over fate of the I guess like barrier of the comic Phoenix Force, the alternate future um possesses the daughter of Jean Grey, which her name is Rachel Summers. That's gonna be a whole different. I'm gonna break that down sometime in the future. You know what I mean? But anyway, Deathbird seemed to have an exception with Rachel Summers, because she has ill abilities and she was scheming to steal her abilities for her. You know what I mean? For her own well being. You know what I mean? Now, Deathbird was struck down for trying to I guess um siphoning the power of the Phoenix, and Killark was the one, you know what I mean, that snuffed it and put a stop to it. Now, if she would have been successful to, fully fuse with the Phoenix and you know what I mean, use the Phoenix, I guess fiery powers or whatever, like yo, she would have been like omega level mutant, just like the Gladiator. But yo, he put an end to it. Know what I mean, now much later, right? This female, she's like an intergalactic teleporter, which she transport the X-Men, I guess, back to the Shi'ar Empire. Now at this, okay, I think this situation is when the X-Men help um the Shi'ar Empire defeat the Skrulls. You know what I mean? But let me keep going to the story. Now, okay, the Shi'ar Empire at its, y'all, salute to you, Mike. I see you in the building, man. Buffalo in the building, you heard? Much love, you heard? Um now, okay, now, all right, now, okay, Deathbird, like I said before, she's related to the princess, right? She's ambitious to take over the whole kingdom of the Shi'ar Empire, and she wants to dethrone her sister. Know what I mean? Now, as she's, you know what I mean, scheming to do all this, to body her own sister, like yo, like though I guess the War Scrolls, were helping out, using technology to allow them to duplicate, other metahumans' abilities. Now, the Scrolls have captured Professor X, right? As they captured Professor X, they impersonated him using a similar form style of telepathy, just like Professor X. They did this to control Lilandra, which she's the princess of the Shi'ar Empire, and the Imperial Guard, including Gladiator. Now, after this, you know what I mean, popped off or whatever, they discovered that the X Men, you know what I mean, they was going to war um with the Scrolls too, helping them out. Now, as they expose Lilandra, the princess, you know, not really being a princess because the scroll, you know, um, shaped itself to, look like the princess or whatever. Like, yo, it caused friction, and it caused everybody to go look for the princess because nobody knew where the princess was at. Now, her sister her sister, you know what I mean? Like, yo, she's eager for that throne. She'll do whatever it takes to dethrone her sister. I mean, now during the war between the Shi'ar and the Kree, um, beef, Gladiator sought out to stop. Um, I guess, to stop the Avengers. Now, uh, okay, now this set of Avengers, they're not really the Avengers. They're really like the Scrolls. You know what I mean? Now, Gladiator caught crazy smoke from, these Scrolls type, Avengers type nigga, whatever. Now, fast forward, right? Thor was in a mix. I guess Thor believed that they was, he was really he was really working with his comrades, but really he was dealing with the scrolls, right? Now, Thor actually shot a fair one to Gladiator. You know what I mean? He shot Gladiator fair one, you know what I mean? They was, throwing hands, getting it in. You know what I mean? Fast forward, Thor the Asgardian defeats Gladiator. I mean, now when Lilandra learned the what she learned about the Avengers, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which also helped them. They also helped them defeat the Scrolls, which kind of led the princess of the Shi'ar Empire to have some type of loyalty to the Avengers and all that. I mean, now the reason why like she's kind of loyal to the Avengers, not only that, the Avengers helped her uh defeat some of the scrolls, but yo, they also defeated the Onslaught. For those of you who don't know who the Onslaught is, like, yo, that's the strongest. Yo, there's like a comic on this, right? The Onslaught, like, okay, this nigga is like a powerful mutant. Like, really, the Onslaught is Professor X and Magneto fused in one. I mean, and what happened with the Onslaught, like, yo, that nigga bodied every mutant on Earth. Like, no mutant lived. Like, I think that, you know what, I'm gonna expound on that on probably on the next live stream, because the Onslaught, he kills all mutants that ever lived on Earth. But anyway, the Avengers defeated the Onslaught. She dispatched, okay, as this was popping off, yo, she told, like, yo, the Imperial Guards to come through to help out the Avengers. You know what I mean? As the Avengers came through, you know what I mean? Yo, I mean, to help the Gladiator, I guess, defeat, you know what I mean? The Onslaught. Now, the reason why the Kree had crazy smoke um with the Avengers is because obviously the Avengers helped the Shi'ar Empire defeat them. You know what I mean? So ever since then, you know what I mean, they've been, on Earth, you know what I mean, doing what they do best, nigga. You know what I mean? Now in the movies and the big screens, they make it seem like, yo, they're a peaceful race, they cool and all that. They kind of changed up the whole premise of the scrolls or whatever. They really like grimy people. But in the big screens, they make them look like, they're cool people. But in the comics, they always been kind of grimy. Now, the Gladiator reminds me of a biblical character named Samson. I mean, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Samson, but like he's like this powerful Nazarite. I mean, now before Samson was born, an angel came through in politic with his father named Manoah and his wife, and the angel informed them like, yo, you will give birth to a son, and he would be the one to help, I guess, the Israelites to be free from the Philistine, right? Now Samson was called by Yah to help free the Israelites from the Philistine. I mean, now Samson's mission would require great physical strength. You know what I mean? His physical strength allowed him to uh like okay, he went toe to toe with a lion. He was able to fight a lion off, and he was able to kill that lion with his bare hands. Now, I mean, on top of that, yo, Samson defeated a whole Philistine army by himself with a donkey skull. What he did, right, yo, as he was fighting uh this whole Philistine. Now, yo, I'm not, yo, this ain't verbatim. I'm paraphrasing everything from the scriptures. So if y'all wanna do like your research and references or whatever, y'all can look it up and read the story about Samson or whatever. But Samson, he possessed extraordinary physical strength, and the moral of the saga relates to like uh like him freeing his people, living a consecrated lifestyle. When I use the word consecrated, pretty much like not involving himself with worldly things, and living a holy, righteous lifestyle. Know what I mean? All for the all for the all for, in the name of Yah. You know what I mean? But yo, he ended up, you know what I mean, like losing his strength because, like he broke his vow. You know what I mean? Now this vow, right? When the angel was politicking with his mom Dukes and Manoah or whatever, right? Like, yo, he was telling them like, yo, there was a special diet he had to eat, certain things he couldn't do. And on top of that, uh, they said do not cut off his locks. Like, he got like long locks, like real long locks. You know what I mean? And the angel informed him like, yo, that's where his strength derives from. Him living a concentrated lifestyle, and keeping his locks long. You know what I mean? That's where all his strength derives from. Now, this vow, right, yo, this vow was broken. You know what I mean? Which means, like, you know what I mean, This vow was bound, to him by his mother promising the angel to, she will, hold on this consecrated lifestyle for Yah. Know what I mean? So when Samson linked up with Delilah, right? Now I'm gonna explain who Delilah is, man. She's like this dime piece that rode with the Philistine. I mean, she's like a what you like I want to say a concubine, but yo, I mean she's like your modern, I want to say modern day thought, but like she was seductive too. Yeah, I mean, but yo, she's your typical modern day, dime piece slash Smith. You know what I mean? And she was able to infiltrate, the thoughts of Samson, nigga. Know what I mean? Now, yo, Samson linked up with Delilah, right? And yo, Samson did something like not smart. You know what I mean? He informed Delilah where his strength comes from, right? And Samson told his source of his power to Shorty, right? And fast forward, yo, she relayed the message to the Philistine army, right? They paid her for that. And yo, they came in while he was sleeping and shaved his head and gouged his eyes out. Know what I mean? So the nigga was blind, lost his strength, you know what I mean? Because he linked up with Shorty. Now, yo, Samson did some, you know what I mean? Did a foolish act. You know what I mean? Yo, straight up. Because he was compelled by Shorty's beauty. Like, yo, this could happen to anybody. It's happening to me. It's happening to you. You could bump into the right chick that's compatible with you, and that's a dime piece. And you might, you know what I mean? You might do some sucker shit if you ain't on your guard. But me, man, I'm sucker free, so I'm always on it, my nigga. You know what I mean? I don't under, I don't underestimate the power of female seduction. I'm always on my guard, my nigga. And so should you. You know what I mean? Now I call this the Delilah effect. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes out here they fall for the okie doke because most dudes can't tell the difference between a chick using them or really liking them because they're so compelled by their beauty and seduction, my nigga. You know what I mean? Word of my miss. Now, I'm not, you know what I mean? Now this ain't all chicks, nigga, but I'm just giving y'all niggas my thoughts on this because you know what I mean? I want y'all niggas to be sucker free. And if you see some of these signs, you know what I mean? Stay sucker free. But anyway, I want to expound on the passport bros, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I ain't hating on the passport bros movement. You know what I mean? I like it. You know what I mean? It's cool. But at the same time, we gotta move, with a village, a vigilant. Like, we gotta be a vigilant when we dealing with these, you know what I mean? When y'all dealing with these chicks from out the country. You know what I mean? And yo, I heard from the grapevine lately, yo, like yo, every week a nigga been getting lined up to get bodied and kidnapped. And it's a large percentage of dudes coming from, you know what I mean, the States going to Colombia. You know what I mean? And like, yo, I'm just saying, if y'all gonna make a move like that, you know what I mean? Yo, be on your guard, nigga. Don't be linking up with a dime piece off for Tinder, cause yo, 9 times out of 10, she might line you out. You know what I mean? Now, yo, I understand. You know what I mean? Out here in the States, man, yo, I'm not even gonna front. Yo, most dudes is probably starved from getting like a real feminine chick. Like niggas crave for that. They crave it so much that they're willing to go across the country to find quote unquote real love, which is there's no such thing. But anyway, like yo, like you know what I'm saying? There's ways to go about it, man. You gotta be careful when you making moves like that. And I'm not saying it's not possible to find a dime piece from Colombia, you know what I mean, that you can wife up. It is strongly possible, but you gotta do it the right way. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I lived outside the country before there was a passport bros um movement. Know what I mean? And I ain't gonna front. Yo, them chicks out there, yo, they're a lot nicer. And I'm not the flossing type nigga. Like when I was out there, I wasn't flossing like that. You know what I mean? All I wore was like sweats, sandals, and a wife beater. And yo, chicks was pretty friendly and open and willing to chill with a nigga. This was back then. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, I can understand why they would go out there. But yo, I wasn't foolish enough to be like, yo, fall in love, go through the whole process to bring it to the hell now. Like, it's a lot of work, man. A lot of work and bread. You know what I mean? If you're gonna take a chick from whatever country she at, yo, you're gonna spend about 5 bands to go through the process to get her to the States. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean that's not important. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, word up. I understand why you do it, nigga. But when you go make a move like that, nigga, be careful, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And stay sucker free. Not every chick got good intentions. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. And this is like, yo, and that's a Delilah effect. You know what I mean? The chick use her cunning beauty to lure a nigga in the snare and hit him, you know what I mean? And run that jokes on him. You know what I mean? For whatever little bread he got, you know what I mean? Or kidnap him trying to get that ransom money. Now, yo, I'm not saying this is going on now in Colombia, but yo, Colombia was known for, you know what I mean, kidnapping niggas. There was a clique called the Gorillas. They would run around kidnapping niggas, asking for ransom, nigga. So, you know what I mean? This ain't really foreign out there. I know I was talking crazy and talking about, yo, I need to make a trip out there. But, yo, from what I've been hearing, nigga, I might not even go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit getting real out there, you heard? But now I want to expound on betrayal. You know what I mean? And the psychological effects that come with betrayal. You know what I mean? As I was talking about Gladiator, he dealt with betrayal with the with his clique called the Imperial Guards. You know what I mean? Like he went through something like that. Samson definitely went through something like that. The betrayal he went through with Delilah or whatever. Know what I mean? Now, the psychological effect of an act of betrayal could cause, shock, um, having some type of grief and damage of self-esteem. You know what I mean? Now, betrayal could even like traumatize a nigga. You know what I mean? I know y'all like, yo, this nigga bugging. Why you reaching, Russ? Nah, listen, yo. Like, yo, a betrayal could be so serious that yo, it would take you, quite some time to get over that betrayal. Know what I mean? Not to recover from a serious betrayal, you know what I mean? It could take up some time up to in between 18 months to 3 years. For example, paternity fraud.